Well, I was watching JEWrassic LIARS tonight, and he had an interesting video. Actually, it was it's right here. The Nestle's KitKat. It was an advert from 1997 in the UK. Okay, and it's got Elvis in it basically, and it's a sort of take on Where's the King. A couple of things. So this video starts off, and this is Elvis's hand here. I just want to show you this one little. Oh, blooming hell! I don't know whether this is actually a. Let me just play it a second. Okay, I don't know if this is actually one of the rings that he would have normally worn, but I just thought it was interesting because I just did that Lady Gaga video, and she had a very similar ring on with the blue and the gold around the edge. Just thought it was interesting. Anyway, okay. So he's sat in front of the box, and what he's going to be watching is people talking about where the king is, or something about about Elvis. Before we get into it though, you just can't write the stuff. I'll tell you. We've got the two winged angels, right? And I put a comment on JL's video about this relating to the Hoover Dam, because there's the two winged angels statues at the Hoover Dam, right? And not only that, but there's something else that will become relevant here in a second. So we've got these two angels here, the two winged angels, and we've also got what appears to be, I'm guessing it's a black jaguar, yeah, or a black panther, right? And if you go to, I want to say it's South American, like Aztec-y type myth and legend, the black jaguar or panther is the bearer of bad tidings, if you like. It's a forewarning, and we've also got the idea of this. When we look at the system, right, there's always a yin and a yang, right? And the cat, if God is the dog, then the cat is the yin or the yang to that. It would be the yin, I suppose. Maybe, I don't know. But there it is. The cat, the opposite, the anti-dog, if you like. What else I want to say about this? It's about the bearer of bad tidings, right? And what's to say about it? The fact that it's black as well, with like the black pearl, the shadow of the moon that's covering the sun, right? This object, this is what's in front of the sun here, right? And I can pick out about 4 or 5 different things here with this image. In fact, it's not very clear. Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh, I should have just played it on a little bit. That's much better. We've got the red blood of the man. Kind of reminds me of the Golden Gate Bridge again. We've got 2 towers of the Golden Gate Bridge. We've got the dam here. The whole thing's representing the dam. Yeah, the black. In fact, if you think about it, like the black cat, you've probably heard that folk tale. I definitely have growing up. Is that if a black cat crosses your path, it's bad luck, right? So this is, the bearer of bad tidings, right? And it goes back to, I don't know if you remember me talking quite a while back about the tiger, and the tiger is kind of a balanced. You could look at it as being more balanced, yeah, with the kind of orangey and the black and the white all balanced in its fur. Well, if you look at a regular jaguar, it's the same sort of way. But the black jaguar doesn't have any of that. It's completely black, right? So it's not balanced. It's gone to the dark side, all right? That's what it's showing you. This is why, you know, it's the night, you know. Behind there's the sun, it's the day. One other little interesting thing is that JL has when he talks about the Space Needle, every once in a while he'll say that a record looks like the Space Needle, which it does. And so these are obviously gold records. And what's interesting about this one is there is a green eye at the center of it. Again, a bit like the emerald or the evergreen being at the center of, you know, what's dominating the sun, you know. And here's the black cat as well, dominating the sun. All right, let's move on to this first little bit. Now remember, everybody's got the glasses on, right? That's the first thing to remember in this as we go through it. I might forget to mention it, but the glasses again, I don't know if JL mentions this, but the glasses are an 811 again, right? Here's your 8, and then the two side pieces coming off of it, off the glasses that hook around your ear. Yeah, that's the 1-1, right? So there's a very basic 811 in a set of glasses. And interestingly enough, I put glasses in the Gematroninator. I've got something else in there, H2O. Look at that, an 18 and an 81. But I put glasses in, it didn't really come up with nothing, and I thought I just shortened it up to glass. Just, I don't know why. And I got this number, I got this set of numbers here, which was 58, 13, 77, and a 32. And I thought, bloody hell, that's interesting, because again, in that Lady Gaga video I just did, they were highlighting the teapot and the igloo in there. And that's a 77, 23, 85, 31, and they have a variance on that, the 58, right? So these two numbers are switching. And with the glass, we've got the 58 the same, we've got the 13 and the 31, we've got 77, 77, and we've got the 32 and the 23. So again, glass, teapot, and igloo. Interesting, isn't it? You know, the glass, well, I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. It's just interesting that that's the same set of numbers there. Anyway, let's go back to this. So the first doodah in this is this old girl, and I tell you what it looks like she's got on. I don't know if you can make it out, but it kind of looks like she's got it looks like a cowhide jacket. I can't think what else it could be. If you look at the corner of it, it just looks like cowhide to me, like a black and white cowhide. And it just made me think the Kobe thing, Kobe beef incident. Yeah. So I thought, well, that's interesting. I'll go on and because I saw that video, I'm like, well, I'm gonna have a look at that KitKat advert. And so we've got this first gal, and I'm not going to play it, you know. She's going on about, and there's some interesting numbers that pop up. I think that's a 37 there, which is if you listen to JL, it's the EL. Yeah, the L again. What else could you? Oh yeah, I mean, if you join up the E, if you have a curved E and you join it up, you can actually get from EL, you can actually get an 81. You can actually get an 8181 out of Elvis if you kind of flip it and mirror itself. The S on the one end will complete the 3 on the other end, if you know what I mean. I think it does, or it kind of almost does anyway. And you can get a double 81 out of it. But anyway, I'm waffling again. He changes the channel, and here's somebody else talking about Elvis as well, right? And he's the guy's dressed up a bit like Elvis as well, the glasses. But the interesting thing that JL pointed out was this, the name of the guy's truck, and it's Bird Dog, right? And when I saw that with them two angels, I'm like, Bird Dog. Oh yeah, that's the Hoover Dam again. You know, it's these things on the Hoover Dam. Is it this one? See if I can get to it. It's still up from the other day. It's these dudes. Oh no, that's the elevator. Hang on. Let's just click on one of them. so you can see. But it's this dude here. This is the angel, but it also looks like the Anubis head. Do I have Anubis up? Let me have a look. Black cats, black jaguars. I don't need to go through that. I've just basically explained all that. Anubis god. Here's the Anubis head. Yeah. This is the dude that deals with the dead. Okay. Anyway, bird dog. That's exactly what that is. It's a bird and it's a dog mixed into one. Anyway, this is interesting as well, because the truck that he's with here, this Mack. Let me explain something with the Mack as well in a second. But this truck, being in the blue and the white, this is the thing that carries the cargo. It reminded me of the Freightliner truck that they had. They had the Freightliner thing going on at the Hoover Dam. I know this is a Mack, not a Freightliner, but it just reminded me of that whole idea with the thing that delivers the goods. You know, this is the van, the semi-van, the Freightliner, the truck that delivers the goods. And is that what we're going to see? A delivery of the goods? Be interesting anyway. But Mack, I've also got a CK here, which kind of reminds me of like Clark or Clark County, sort of dam's at. The Hoover Dam is at. I think it's in, well, at least Vegas is. You know, another reference to Superman. And what else is that? I was trying to think. But anyway, let's just talk about the Mack now. The Mack is short for Macintosh. In England, we would call a Mack a raincoat, right? And again, the umbrella is the thing that the raincoat. The Mack is the thing that protects you from the rain, the same as the umbrella protects you from the rain. And the umbrella again is the. I mean, I know this is loose, but it's the parasol. It's the thing that protects you from the sun. Yeah. So this is why you see a lot of umbrella references in things, because it's the parasol. It's the thing that blocks out the sun. I know this is a loose connection, but the Mack is also it's like an anorak. You know, it's the same thing as an anorak. It's a Macintosh. It's an anorak, and the anorak again is the thing that protects you from the rain. But if you reverse anorak, you've got the situation that we've got right now, which is the corona. Oh, I got it out, but it's a very loose connection, but it's just interesting, isn't it? It could have been a different truck. I mean, I probably could have linked it. You know, I probably could have almost linked any truck back to the whole set of events. So this is the next scene, and this old girl's talking, and we've got the. Remember, they're all wearing glasses as well, apart from this dude here, which is pretty cool. Because here's the son, the prodigal son here, the blonde hair. She's got the Virgin Mary colours on, and it's interesting. He's got the Virgin Mary colours on as well, the little sailor's outfit. You know, being in the fictional waters of Mary. You know, oh, I tell you, you just can't write this stuff. I'm not even focusing in on the bloody numbers up here yet. Let's go to the next one. So there's the prodigal son. Actually, they may be pearls around her neck again. The pearls. The pearl is the moon. The fiction that controls us. Okay, this dude here. This cracks me up because I'm like, well, what's this scene here? I can't really pick anything out of this scene, but then I'm watching it. I'm like, I can't believe this. Right, this dude's well, firstly, he's got a goatee, right? So we've got the goat in there. We managed to get a goat in the scene. And we got the yellow truck, you know, the reference to the sun being, you know, blocked by the green here of the John Deere cap, right? But this cracks me up, right? Because this dozer in the background's working away, right? And I swear that this is a bloody pond dam right here. This is what this looks like. This guy's building out here is a pond dam, and I just couldn't believe it. I'm like, And then I'm like looking at the numbers. Oh, 22, 22. Oh, yeah. This is another Noah reference. The animals go in 2 by 2. Yeah. Oh, I just can't write this stuff. This guy's got glasses on as well. He's got the John Deere cap on. Yeah, the Dear John. This is the Dear John letter right now. Saying goodbye to the mother, right? Saying goodbye to the feminine. I know it's usually used in romantic situations, when the feminine leaves the man, but this is you just can't write this stuff. So there's your Dear John letter. You're leaving. What else we got in here? I'll tell you, this video is absolutely loaded. I didn't know what to make of this scene here. Again, we've managed to keep the glasses on. There's been a lot of pearls in this this whole thing. I don't know. I really don't know what to say about it, apart from we've got a mishmash of green and pinks and the fictional colors here. And she mentions aliens, right, abducting Elvis. And I haven't talked about this yet, I don't think, but the alien that's abducting man right now, this is why the alien story is very interesting, because the ET, the extraterrestrial, right, the thing that is not of the Earth, the extraterrestrial, right, that thing is the fiction. Yeah, it's not a physical thing. It's not part of the Earth, really. Yeah, it's not part of the physical reality that we're in, right? So her talking about aliens, this idea of an ET abducting the king fits right in with how the reality is. She's wearing the green of the fiction again, and we're talking about man being abducted by basically the legal system, or a completely fictional set of rules made by other men. Yeah, that's the ET, the alien that we've got to deal with. I just thought it was interesting. There's the sun. It's also looks like a cone-shaped lampshade. I mean, we could pick out quite a few different bits of symbolism there. It's almost like I could pick out 4 or 5 different things there. We've got a 36 here as well, which is I think that's how old Diana was when she died. And the 3 and the 6, 33 and the 66, and the 3 and the 6 again. We're back to those triangular numbers again. It's just an important number, 36, in terms of balancing and stuff. Cycles, it's the 360 degrees of a circle. Yeah. Days of a year. Anyway, he's sat here, and then we get to the tombstone, and this is the thing that we've got to, this is a reference again to the rebirth of Christ. The tombstone, that's the thing that was rolled out of the way. This is the thing blocking. It's coloured like the moon. Is the thing that's blocking it's the thing blocking us in our tomb. Yeah, that stone has to be rolled out of the way. That's what Christ had to do when he's resurrected. The tombstone was rolled. Yeah, the king of rock and roll. That's Elvis. He has to roll the rock. You have to roll the rock away to be reborn, right? And is the rebirth of the prodigal son, the king, right? And it's also going to be the rebirth of the beast as well. Yeah. So we're going to see the death of. We've pretty much already seen the death of man, right? We're already there. What we're going to see now is the death of the beast, and those two things will be reborn together, I think. So so right now the beast has all the power, and man doesn't have any power, and we're going to have a switching out. We're going to change. polarity is going to switch, and man's going to be resurrected with all the power, and the beast is also going to be resurrected, but it gains its power back over time as man gets corrupted. Anyway, we've got the question mark on there, the who again, or the why, the why is the dam. It's the two legs coming. It's the vesica Pisces. Well, it's not the vesica Pisces. It's the womb shape though. Yeah, the flux capacitor, the martini glass. Yeah, the place where we're born from. That's the symbolism there. I think that's about it really. 40, and I kept saying there was. I'm all, this 4 event thing now. It's interesting. Right, let's get on to the very end of this video, because I mean, you just can't write stuff. Oh, and a KitKat has 4 fingers as well, which we've got the 40 echoed there, which would be the 4 because it's a 40, and we've got the 4 fingers here. JL pointed out that this is L, so this is God, and this is nest. This is the nest of God, yeah? The nest that we're in. You're in the nest right now. The mother bird is taking care of you. This is like a bloody egg right here, yeah? The mind boggles at how this stuff comes to be, It used to be owned by Roundtree KitKat. Well, you pull from Roundtree, but yeah, you're in the nest, yeah, and you're in your little egg. The egg is the womb. This is the control system right here. So JL also pointed out that K and K is an 11, and he also pointed out the double T, the AT and T in here, which is the bell, yeah. The bell is the womb again, yeah. The double T is that. You look at that A, the way that A is, it's, you're almost back to an 8 again. And the 8 with the double T, I'm trying to think what other letters you could really make into, and the fact that AT is 8 as well, right? ATE, phonetically speaking, is 8. Get to the point, Dan. So this 8, this A here is, a representation of 8 just about, right? I'm trying to think what other letters in the alphabet can do that. An E, a curved E, and maybe an S, and maybe a H. But you struggle to get an 8 symbol out of the alphabet. So, and this style of A is almost as good as any. And you've got the double T, like in the Leviathan cross, the 8 and the double T coming off of it. Anyway, so this is an 11, this is an 11. You've got the upward V and the downward, well, the upward V and the downward V, again, of Adam and Eve. Doubled here again. What else do we have in this logo? We got the fiction, and we got the red of man, the blood, and we've got the white of the moon, of the fiction, right? Boy, and when you're not living, all that's left is the fiction, all that's left is the bones, the white of the bones, right? You're not living no more, you're dead. So when you're in that white area, you're dead. This is the blood. This is the living man right here. This is the thing that has to come back in front of the that white moon. You can almost make a cross out of this. If they really wanted to, they could have made it look more like a cross, but you could almost make a cross out of that as well. But now I'm getting really, that's pretty wishy-washy. But it's interesting, the silver foil wrapper as well in here. And of course, let's just look at something. I got these two up. So I got a KitKat logo. Well, we've got the KitKat logo. We don't really need to look at that again. But now let's flip to the Hoova logo. And I happened to find this one that was from 68 to 99. Really? Look at this. Let's flip backwards and forwards. Okay. Okay, you're not going to have the same name on it, but boy, It's interesting, isn't it? I mean, maybe I just reach too much with my ideas here, you know. Anyway, getting towards the end of this now. The final thing, right? Let's look at this. Look. What's the old catchphrase? Have a break, have a Kit Kat. What are we going to see that's going to break? You know. JL, that's your. And look, we've got the lion gates here as well. Look at this, right here. Interesting, isn't it? And look at the floor as well. Look how reflective the floor is. It's almost like he's on water right here. Oh, and we've also got a. He's gonna throw his trash in here, but it's. I don't know what you'd call that. It's like one of those buckets you'd put a bottle of champagne in. Yeah. I don't know. You could. I mean, I could pick it apart all day long. But you know, that's the thing that you're in. That womb. That's the vessel right there. The thing that holds man. But yeah, have a break. What's gonna break? He's got the blue and white on as well, which is cool. The blue slippers on. So you know, I don't know what else to say about it. There it is. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat. What's gonna have a break? Have a break. Have a Kit Kat. Maybe that'll be the thing. Here, I don't know. I should try and get both logos on the screen. I don't know if I can do it. Alright guys, that's another breakdown of a video. Ah dear. You just can't write this stuff though, I tell you. No, there's nothing else on there. Okay, cheers. I'll catch you on the next one. Right, bye.